Hey, how's everybody doing? There's Alexander Investment Insights. We're back with another video. Today we're going to be going over a few stocks, like my main options, and we'll go over some sectors like cannabis sector and Sundale growers. We'll go over the airline sectors with Boeing and United Airlines as well. And we'll go over, the energy sector, things I'm looking at, the bond sector, all types of things. So for now, let's just go into it right with S&P 500. Let's go into the 1 minute chart and see what happened today. So we obviously started today, came up off that support, broke that resistance. You could have used this as a target, broke that resistance, and then sharply came back down, kind of a fake out, came back down. Since this was such a heavy upwards movement in the beginning, like first 45 minutes of the market, we boomed up, and then since then came back down. So we came back down, broke that support, went to our support again, pretty much like almost stalled out here, but then boom, broke it, used it as resistance, and then just came down from then. And then power hour, the last 30 minutes, we kind of had another fake out right there and went back up, and it so that's where it went. So that resistance, definitely could have used that in the morning for a nice scalp call to the upside, and then use this perhaps on a you definitely could have used this level also on a put to the downside around this time. But let's go, because we're going to need some new levels on the S&P 500. So let's see what we're dealing with, what we're looking at. Having a down day today, so I'm going to put my support, I'm going to delete this support level, bring resistance up right here to 547. So 547 is our new resistance, and then we'll also put a new support, 547, excuse me. I want to do this live and change the numbers live, but and then support I'll keep it here at 402. So 402 is our support. So 542. 542 is our support. Remember that support, because on Monday we're going to want to see what type of news is going on as well. So on Monday next week, we're starting with so 30 minutes after the market open, we have ISM manufacturing PMI. So really not much news beginning on Monday. So just watch those two levels on the S&P 500. Go to IWM, breaking that resistance level right to the upside. So I'll put a new resistance level right here at 205. So 205 is our new resistance level on IWM, and then I'll actually move up this support. I'll move up this support to now at here at so it reached down and hit that support today at 201.20. So 201.20 is our new support on IWM. Watch this stock. It does have some good targets every now and then to trade to. So just watch this one. We'll go to SQQQ going up today, as you see here, but not with much strength at all. So we're really going to want to confirm if it's going to keep wanting to go on the upside, and if it keeps going on the upside, then we'll see some bearishness in the S&P 500 and QQQ. So I'm actually going to move this resistance down now. I'm going to move it right here at 841. So watch that 841 resistance. If that gets broken with strength, then we'll see some downside on S&P 500. Just watch this, and then I'll keep this right here, just like that, right? So we'll go on to some of the main option plays now, like Apple. Hitting these supports and resistances perfect on Friday. We go down to the 5 minute chart. You see we opened up at that resistance and then just came down, and then in power hour, boom, hit that support perfectly. And then after hours since, has just been stalling out through there. So let's go back to the daily chart, see if we need some new support and resistances. Since these held perfectly, we'll leave these here. I will add a new support though, in case this support breaks, and that will be at that will be right here. 207. So 207 support. Make sure you watch that support on Apple. We'll go to Microsoft. Microsoft also hitting that support perfectly. We'll see what happened as well. In the morning, kind of came up just like the S&P 500 did, and then just came down, stalled, or just really stalled out throughout the day. We really saw that down movement in power hour for most of these heavily weighted stocks. Then boom, came down, hit that support perfectly. Then been up since after hours. So just watch this. Once again, I'll leave this support here. But if this support breaks, I'm looking for puts on Microsoft for sure. So I'll be looking for puts. We have another target right here. I'll put that as a white target, but then we have a support down here at 401 or 441. So just watch that support as well, and see how price reacts to that. That white target is just pretty much if it breaks this level on Monday or Tuesday and it starts heading down with strength, then I'll trade to this target, sell 50% at this target, and then wait for more with continued push, because it can move fast when it's bearish. Microsoft, I've seen it happen before. So Google also pretty much reaching down to hit that support at the end of the day. As you see right here, kind of traded like S&P 500, went up, stalled out throughout the day, power hour, boom, hit that support, been stalled out since. So I'm going to keep this support right here. I'm going to move this down just a little bit, but basically keep it at 182. So just watch that support right there. And if this does break, then we might have a little bit more strength than Google. So we could see Google down to somewhere around here, pretty much at 180.50. So just watch that on Google. If 182 breaks, 180.50 will be our next price target on Google. And then let's see, Meta pretty much once again coming down to that support at power hour. I'll move this support down to pretty much hit that support. So I'm actually gonna keep this support here, make it 504 now, and then I'll add another support. I'll put this resistance here at 513 or 514. So 514 resistance. Watch that resistance on Meta. And then there's another resistance up here, but that's for longer. And then I'll add another support as well if this breaks around here at 496.80. That's definitely another support right there at 496.80. So watch these levels on Meta. We're going to want to see what Meta wants to do. It's kind of trading a little bit volatile right now. So we go to Nvidia. Nvidia pretty much stalling out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not having any huge movement. So I'm just going to let Nvidia move right here. You know, it's at that 120. It came crashing down from 140. Not a bad place to buy Nvidia shares just for a short-term upside again, right? But we're really going to want to see, it does have some small short-term support and resistances, which I'll bracket this in with these white levels here. So boom, boom, and I'll break these down so our chart isn't so cluttered. So if you have all these levels on your chart, just break them down and just watch these levels. Basically this 117.50 area will be our support on Nvidia if this level does start breaking. Then we'll go to Tesla. Tesla booming up since Thursday, right? Breaking, this was resistance, now we're using it as support. So I will keep support here at 190.80, and then pretty much reaching that resistance today. We go down to the 1 minute chart. Tesla went up, hit that resistance, stalled out, and then came back, crashing back down. So we'll keep that resistance there, and if it does want to break that resistance, then we could see all-time highs on Tesla to around here at 106.50. So watch that. I will make this a target on Tesla. If this does break, I might swing it up again to 206, but we're going to want to see how price reacts, because price is the ultimate truth. We'll go to an Amazon coming down, hitting our support. I'll move support down a bit on Amazon. I'll actually move it to 190. I'll move it down because Amazon may come crashing a little bit more down. I'll put it to 191.50. So 191.50 is our support on Amazon. Just watch out for that. We'll go to Netflix now. Netflix thawing out pretty much. I'll leave this support at 664.40 and 690.50. AMD pretty much reaching that resistance. Didn't want to break it. 167 resistance on AMD. If we bring this down, actually 167. Yeah, 167. And then I'm gonna take off this level right here, and then I would just keep this support here at. I'll move this up a bit to. I'll keep it right here, or no, I'll move it up. 158.15. 158.15 on AMD. Make sure you're watching that. We'll go to Intel. Intel once again been stalling out at these prices. It's not a bad range to get Intel for the long-term targets. You know, in 5 years, we could see another nice little pop on it, like what happened here over a 2-year range. But also, it could stall out here for a long time, you know, because it's been doing that for a few months. So just be careful what you do on Intel. You know, collect dividends and things like that if you're gonna play it for the long term. So let's go to Disney. Disney crashing down on Friday, and where did it go? Right to our support. It pretty much. Very volatile, crashed down because we use this as a target. You see how it hit that target? That we use it as resistance. Boom, hit that target. So once that target is hit and it doesn't want to break it, it didn't want to break it. Boom, coming down, puts all day, boom, right to our support, and then broke that support, and then boom, right up to it again, using it as resistance this time. So I am gonna use this as resistance now. Pretty simple. Well, it's support actually. It's not resistance. It's support. Because if this breaks, then we'll find a new support. So I'll take this away here. I'll move this resistance to 130. So 130 is a resistance level on Disney now, so just watch out for that. And then I'll bring this support here, and we'll put a new support. Oh yeah, we'll put a new support here to 97.50. So Disney's been crashing. 97.50 is another support in case that other level does break. So just watch for that. Pretty crucial on Disney. Definitely could have got puts on here on Friday, but I'm really looking at the market intraday. I'm trading in the morning. Dell obviously breaking off earnings, had a nice movement up, faked out, came back down, finding support again. So we're at our support. Boom, it hit support on Wednesday. So just watch Dell. If we see any strength to the upside, we could play that for a nice gain. So I will put I'll put that resistance here at 144. 144.65 is my resistance on Dell. Watch this. If it breaks, it could come up, boom, hit that, and come back down. So just watch this. There's a few ways you could play that resistance. I'm serious. Let's go to Walmart. Walmart's selling out. I'm going to keep these support and resistances here at 96 and 65. Coinbase, recovering a bit, you know, since we had those that big pullback and hit our support. So I'll leave that there on Coinbase. It's really kind of, you know, not mimicking Bitcoin, but it's not going to, when Bitcoin goes up, Coinbase goes up, right? So we'll put our support or resistance here on Coinbase right here at 227. So 227 is our support there on Coinbase, just watch for that. And then this resistance, I'll put this resistance, I mean this support will stay here. This support here at 207 support, pretty basic, so just watch out for those. And then also watch out what Bitcoin is doing. Let's go to Nvdia. So Nvdia hitting that target, using that target as support. See, boom, hit it, didn't want to break it, came down. Pretty much the last day too. So Nvdia doesn't trade with a lot of volume, but let's actually zoom out on it and see where it's at. So he's kind of at a good term for long terms. If we start actually confirming upwards, right now it is still going down actually. So I'm really actually not looking for any plays on ILMN. So I'm really just gonna delete all these levels and just keep the support there. If it breaks this support, we're gonna come heading down again. Just watch that. Let's go to ARM. ARM having some nice days up, hitting that support, didn't break it, boomed up to the upside. So and it looks like it broke another resistance right here. So it broke that resistance, or actually no, it did not break that. It broke it, but it came back down. So I'm actually gonna use yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna move support up to here at 156.80. Keep this resistance at 170.50, 177.50, and I'm gonna remove this. So just watch what ARM does here. If we come down and we hold this support, then we can see some upside again, right? So let's go to Nike. Nike crashing off earnings, absolutely. Boom, crashing off earnings. Let's see how much percentage it crashed from, boom, 21%. And if we went from Monday, 24% crash. So it is below my buy level now. So we're going to want to see how far Nike wants to go before we buy it, right? That's what's really crucial for Nike right now. How far are we going to go before we could get leaps and other things? Nike, we zoom out, Nike's buy level might be down here at 60. We don't quite know yet until we find good confirmation and good support and resistance levels, and then resistance start breaking, and then we get leaps, shares. We'll be able to do swings and scalps on some days. So that's what I'm looking for at Nike. Pretty much it does have, yeah, there's really like another support here at $66. You could watch that support. If it breaks at $66, then we're definitely going to see it down to 60. Just watch out where it finds support in this area, because it did break this level. So I'm going to delete all these levels on Nike, and I'm just going to let it move. Just let it find support. That's basically it. Let it find support, and our buy level will just stay here, because that's just indicator that it's at a low level. Let's go to SMCI. SMCI hitting our support today. At the end of the day, I'm sure also. So I'm actually gonna move this support here, and if this support breaks, then we'll see 896. Now move resistance to right here at 880.40. So watch that resistance on SMCI. 880.40 is pretty clear to me, so that's what I'm looking for. Let's go to AT&T. AT&T moving super bullish. I know people that bought shares in AT&T right here. AT&T could go to $25. We go to the weekly or monthly chart and zoom out. We do have a target of $23 on AT&T, so we could be seeing a nice reversal to the upside, because it looks like it's like, you know, moving, and especially right now we're having some nice buying pressure. Right now, these last 2 weeks, nice buying pressure to the upside. So that's what I see on AT&T, dividends, things like that. Just watch out, because we could be seeing some resistance levels soon now that we're moving. But yeah, that's what I see on TNT. Snapchat stuck between our support and resistance basically. Looks like it found resistance right here. So I'm actually gonna boom put this right here. If Snapchat wants to break $17, then we could see Snapchat up to $17.50 in my belief. It could go up and break $17 and go right to $17.30 and come back down, but this is what I see, $17.50 on Snapchat. And if we break this level here at $16, then we'll come back down to around 15, 19. So just watch those levels on Snapchat. That's what I see. We zoom out on Snapchat. Snapchat has a lot of upside potential if it does good on earnings. Basically, if it does good business, Snapchat could, see some upside movements. But I'm not saying buy anything. I haven't bought. I'm not really looking to play Snapchat until we break resistances, and that's when I'll start accumulating shares to the upside. Let's go to Datadog. Datadog having some nice buying pressure. You see how it broke our resistance levels, broke this resistance levels and started shooting upward. This resistance level right here, once it broke this one, boom, shooting upward. So and then it hit this resistance. So I'm gonna keep resistance right here at now 132. So 132 resistance on Datadog. That's what I'm seeing, and then I'm gonna have to move support now to 122.30. So 122.30 is support on Datadog. Basically what I'm seeing, if we break these resistances, then we'll see this 135 target level hit. That's what I'm looking for on Datadog. So let's go to the next one with DoorDash. DoorDash, breaking these, stalling between these two target levels. Hasn't broken one of them. Pretty stalled out right now. So we'll just kind of remove those, and because we get to see it with our naked eye that it's stalled out, and it's not going to be directional and have good buying pressure until it breaks these levels right here. So it's what I'm looking for on DoorDash. Let's keep scrolling. Reddit. I haven't updated Reddit in a minute. Let's see how it's been doing. So Reddit holding our support there, perfect support hit, and then boom, going up to our resistance. Now it's stalling out at our resistance level. So we're gonna want to see what it wants to do on this next week. If it's gonna boom break our resistance levels and keep heading up to the upside. We have a target. If it's heading up to the upside, I'll say our target is right here at $70. So if we see some strength, some buying pressure, continued buying pressure on Reddit, we'll see this level broken. But this might be used as a resistance, and we'll see it nice coming down again. So just watch that level on Reddit. I'm actually going to leave the video there. This is getting around 25 minutes, but I'm going to make another video on a whole bunch of stocks. Right there was just this, S&P 500 and the options that I look to scalp in the morning, and then some tech stocks. But I'm going to give you a lot of other tech stocks, retail stocks, bank sectors, cannabis sectors, airline sectors, gold sectors, oil sectors, AI sectors, all types of stuff, cruise, cars, energy, bonds, pharmaceuticals, logistics. You're really gonna get a good look at my entire watch list over these next few videos. So if you like this and you like how I'm doing this, giving my watch list and my levels and how I'm looking to play things and directional thinking with support and resistances on these stocks, and leave a like, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be back next time. Thank you. Bye.